G'day guys, just wanted to do a video on channeling, specifically looking at someone like Bashar, who's a massive hit um, on the internet. He's a very popular dude. He's channeled apparently by Daryl Anchor. Um, he channels the entity Bashar, which if you watch his videos, it's fantastic. You know, he comes across very as a straight shooter. He has no time delay in what he says. Um, I believe the channeling's real. I don't believe it's a alien entity sitting off in a spaceship above Sedona. I think that's ludicrous. I did believe it for many years. That's why I want to shed some light on it from my point of view. After my own journey and figuring out the truth, or what I believe to be the truth. Obviously, you're going to use discernment and make your own decisions. Channeling, I know because I have done this before. Um, it's when you allow yourself to sort of move over or go into a trance-like state, and then an entity, or what you think is an alien entity, which it's not. It's a demonic entity. Comes through your body, and you're able to speak for that entity, or to communicate some sort of message for that entity, or even just get a feeling of your body being taken over. In the early stages, you generally, when you're channeling, you start channeling, and then it feels so foreign to you, and it feels like such an attack or a metallic feeling or some sort of energy going through your body that you just kick the entity straight out. Quite often, when you're starting to dabble in this new age stuff and you're trying to channel, it can take a while. Um, and when you do start to go through the early stages, how these things will manifest is by sleep. Sleep paralysis is a big one. You'll start getting sleep paralysis. And especially I've noticed with myself in my own experiences, sleep paralysis, because it is a demonic attack, will happen when you've had a big night. So you've had a big night on the alcohol, or you've had a big night on drugs, or you've had a sleeping tablet, or too many painkillers, or valerian root in high doses, or any sort of California poppy, or anything that will lower your energetic field, and allow these demonic entities to come while you're weak. That's another thing. Sleep paralysis and channeling and that sort of stuff is easiest to do when you're weak, when your body is weak, when you've been on medicine, drugs, alcohol, as I said before. You just got to use discernment, which I didn't do. And think to yourself, why on earth would anything come to me, any good entity or anything positive come through my body whilst I'm weak? Why would they come when I'm strong? When I'm on fire? Why wouldn't they come when I'm fit, happy, excited? They don't. They come in your sleep. They come in your sleep. They come when you're on drugs. They come when you're drinking alcohol. That's not an entity you want to be involved with. If they need to come when you're in a weakened state, that says that they're attacking you. They are attacking you, point blank. Bashar is another one where people are so wrapped up. This is a cult. If you say anything against this guy, you're going to get hung out to dry by the people that genuinely follow him, because they're insane. They're insane. They can't see past the facade. He will, someone will get up and ask a question and say, about, say, just for example, the Illuminati or the satanic agenda that's going on. Even though everyone can see the signs and symbols everywhere. Even on the American dollar bill, for God's sakes, like, we all know that it's going on. And that's how lots of the awakenings start for people. They start getting this information, but then they get sidetracked into this New Age movement, which is exactly what the New Age movement is for, obviously. It's working very well. Someone will get up in the crowd and say, Bashar, I just got a question, is the banking sector going to fail? Are they going to crash the economy? Are they going to do this, or are they going to do that? And he says, which earth? Which earth? There is no out there. There is no out there. Everything's happening now. It's just a hologram. and everything's happening right now, and we create our own reality, and we're shifting from reality to reality depending on how we're feeling and whatever. But then he comes, and then this is the stupid part. He'll get up, a year later after having made someone feel like an absolute idiot in the crowd, and tell them that they're creating their own reality and that there is no out there. It's just a place for consciousness to shift reality, and we share realities based on, an agreement of being similar on a similar vibration. But then he comes out and makes predictions about what's going to happen in the next year on Earth or the next 2 years, and no one says to him, which Earth? Which Earth are you predicting that on? That's exactly what he'd say to you. But apparently there is no out there. How can he make a prediction? Oh, because he reads the energy of the Earth. That's what he says. Which Earth? If you said that, he'd say, which Earth? Which Earth? There is no Earth. It's a hologram. Again, he says it's a hologram, but then says there's no out there, but then says your ozone layer's not in great shape. Which ozone layer? Which ozone layer? That's how he would talk to you. He'd talk to you like you're a piece of garbage, and he'd tell you, stop. I don't want any fear coming through this terminal. That's something we're not going to entertain, the idea of that actually happening, which is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's trying to actively get you to turn your eye away from what's actually happening and telling you to bury your head in the sand and that everything will be fine. And you know that because when he pulls people up, he turns around and does the exact same thing. He makes predictions. There is no out there, according to him. So how can he make a prediction? How can he say things like gold you spray gold into the ozone layer, it's going to fix our ozone layer problem? If it's a hologram, it doesn't matter what you spray in there because it's a hologram. It's a hologram. By his definition, you should just imagine the ozone layer's fine, and therefore it is. It's ridiculous. Well, it was spraying gold? Or just imagine it. And then he talks crap about, no, that's because you've got to take the path of least resistance, and on your planet you believe that, spraying gold in there would work better, or going to a dentist is better than just imaginarily growing brand new teeth because you believe you can. Going to the dentist is a path of least resistance, so that's probably the best way to go. Yeah, no shit. No shit. To fix your teeth, it's better to go to a dentist than to sit there and pretend you've got a full set of teeth and they're just going to grow. Like, come on. I fell for all this. I loved that guy. I loved him. But it was only when I saw, through my own experiences, through my own channeling of these beings, my own interaction with these beings, my own meditations with these beings, that there is nothing good there. There's nothing good there. They're trying to throw you off. They're trying to throw you away from religion, and trying to get us to bury our head in the sand with the problems that are actually going on. They are going to crash the economy. He said that. He made that prediction also. He's one of the Illuminati's best tools at the moment. Throwing you off Jesus Christ, telling you you're God again, which is the exact same crap that the devil fed to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. I mean, you just have to look at your MacBook Air, look at your iPhone. It's just an apple with a bite taken out of it. That's where you're getting all this information. You're getting it from the apple, the forbidden fruit. Anyway, guys, I know I fell for all this shit. Please, turn back to Jesus, turn back to God. Stop channeling, stop meditating, stop allowing demonic entities into you. If you're having sleep paralysis or conniptions where you wake up just before you're going to go to sleep in a startle, it means you're on the verge of these things grabbing you. Turn back. Love you all. I hope you're smarter than me, because I fell for all this garbage. Please, everyone do everything they can to make this stop. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.